I thought I would start off the day by building a tension patch that you can use during electric house, Dutch house, and progressive house. So have a listen to my TB. It doesn't sound like a TB, but tension B patch. So this patch contains a little bit of reverb, a little bit of distortion, and a very easy and simple patch to make. So in Reason, I'm going to open up a new document, right-click, create combinator from the utilities. In this patch, I'm going to create a subtractor. For the subtractor, we want our oscillator 2 to be octave 2. Our second oscillator just to have 4, so leave that like is. For our filter, we're going to actually take this below the line. And for our LFO, we're going to turn the amount to 127, change it to frequency, turn on sync, turn it to rising down saw, and turn it to 1/4. So our modulation, we're going to take the phase all the way down to the left and the FM attack amount all the way to the right, and turn up the frequency all the way to the middle. Now, if we have a listen, we should have the basis of our patch. Also, I forgot to take down the mix a bit, so about 40. So that's the basis of our patch. So for our second installment, after this we're going to create a RV7000. I'm just going to put everything on a quarter and makes it a little bit more spacious. I also forgot to mention for the amp envelope, turn those all the way up and turn the release a little bit, about 20. So when you hold a note, it won't decay over time. It won't go away. So after this, we're going to create a equalizer. We're going to turn low cut on, parameter 1, parameter 2, and high shelf. High shelf we'll take care of first. Put it down all the way. Put up the gain about 4 decibels and take the Q to 0.5. For parameter 1, we're going to take it all the way up to 2.3, gain down all the way, Q all the way up. For parameter 1, take it about 169, gain down, Q all the way up. And that's about it for the EQ. After this, we're going to create a Scream 4 distortion unit found in Creative Effects. We're going to take it all the way to Scream, turn the amount to a quarter, and turn P2 down and P1 all the way up. It gives it a nice grittiness. This is without. This is with. It gives it a little bit of distortion. It's pretty nice. If you want to get a little bit more crazy, after this we're going to create an echo. We're going to change the time all the way to 1/16. If I can get it there. That's too much. Maybe 132 will be right. And we're going to change our offset right to 1/8. And the feedback about 48%. And that should do it. I also forgot to mention the dry wet needs to be about 50%. you can take that on or off depending on how crazy you want your patch to be. I'm just gonna put it a bypass for now. After this, we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're gonna create a maximizer, and then after this, we're gonna create a compressor. Okay, so take off limiter, take off soft clip, turn it to 127, turn the release all the way to auto, and we're going to take the threshold on the compressor down to negative 26.4, put in the gain about 3.8, the attack a little bit down, 35, and the release down to 266, and just leave the output gain to 0. So let me see. I always like to cross-reference to see if you guys got the same patch. You guys should. It should sound the same. What happened if we took this up? Oh, one of the biggest mistakes I think I've probably made during this video is to turn on oscillator 2. I'm sorry. You should turn on oscillator 2. It may sound a little slow at first. That's because the other patch I created is at 128. And congratulations, you have just created your electro house, progressive house, or in this case, Dutch house tension builder. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a great 2 days.